Hey y'all, it's Lainey Wilson. St. Jude gives kids with cancer the chance they deserve. Families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food. But we can't help these kids without you.
This holiday, help St. Jude find more cures for more children. Donate now at musicgives.org.
Now, back to the interview from a few minutes ago with Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. The best of the Morning X. 99X.
This is Dan Castellaneta, voice of Homer Simpson. Who's been your favorite guest star? Robert Smith's done something. I mean, all these people have done parts on there. Who's been your favorite?
Boy, it's tough. Some of them, we never meet. They do it separately. Mel Gibson was pretty good. He was like a really nice. He was there like the whole day, and on top of that, usually guest stars don't come back and redo lines, but he actually said, if you want me to redo lines or do new ones, please, let me know. And so
now, unlike most animation, because most animation, the voices have to be done to the already animated screen. But did I read once where you guys will first voice the tracks and then they will animate it to the voice?
It's actually quite the opposite.
It is the opposite.
I'm saying it's quite the opposite, that it's generally the voices are done first.
But when we see like all those behind the scenes films that they do, they always show these actors in the studio reading the lines up against a screen of the animation.
Yeah, so I can show them doing something. It's just for visual. Usually, probably what you're seeing is they're doing a looping where they have to do a new line.
I see. I gotcha.
Which is what we do. We do that where if we have to loop in a new line, because the editor will just do the line, and then later on, the actors will come in and loop it in.
Larry's got a question for you. Larry, you're on with Dan.
Hey, Dan, I was wondering about Conan O'Brien. I know he was either a producer or a writer. Wonder what kind of influence he had on the show.
I can't tell because I'm not usually in the writer's room, but Conan was there during I think the second and third season. And the only thing I say is that Conan was a little different. Usually writers, even though they're very funny guys, they're usually kind of shy. And Conan was one of the few guys that had an air, he was like an air of confidence. He wasn't a shy guy.
Right.
Thanks, Larry.
But I don't know what jokes, Conan came up. I can't even remember what episodes he wrote.
Dan, what is the worst part about being the voice of Homer Simpson?
I guess you could say, I guess the thing of it is that it's a double-edged sword, because because I like to also do on-camera acting, and this is like an incredible hit, but at the same time I can walk down the street and nobody will recognize me, although at the same token, if you're on a hit show, you hope that would lead to other things, like, you're another TV show or a movie, and the only person who's getting the offers is Homer.
Was there a time where maybe you were frustrated because here you were on this huge hit show and you wanted your whole life to be an actor, or at least in your professional life, yet nobody would recognize you?
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword, because sometimes it's very convenient because I can go into the store.
Yeah, some would wish for that.
Pardon?
Some actors would wish for that now.
Yeah, there's actors who. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's at the same time I appreciate it, but at the other time I sort of see the irony is that I'm on a hit show, but I'm not the I ain't the guy that's the star.
It's also like when and I've seen you guest star on other shows, and it's one of the things where as you're watching Dan Castellaneta, the actor, you're still looking for Homerisms.
You're trying to find it, yeah, right.
You're looking for an inflection. Because some of Homer obviously has to be Dan, right?
Right.
I mean, what are some things, like, are there any things that Homer does that were actually just things that you do?
It's hard to say. There isn't any mannerisms in the voice that I think are really mine. Just to sort of the perennial childishness of him is certainly aspects of me.
More of this interview you don't want to miss is back in minutes on the Best of the Morning X 99X.
Hi, I'm Drew Barrymore, and I want to tell you how you can help to support the life-saving work of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. When you give, you're helping ensure families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food, so they can focus on helping their child live. This holiday, help St. Jude give children the greatest gift, a chance at a lifetime.
This holiday, help St. Jude find more cures for more children. Donate now at musicgives.org.